Quicken, aggravate, spread, bloom, hyperbloom, burning, burgeon. So many words probably can be a little overwhelming, but these reactions did provide a way for a lot of characters to perform better than before. So let's start with the basics. Dendro only reacts with 3 elements. You can charge it, you can burn it, or you can piss on it. This part I'm sure you're already aware of. What's probably messing with your head is what happens after that. So let's go over these reactions in a steady and simple manner. We have Dendro plus Hydro. Bloom. This reaction quite literally produces a explosive Dendro bomb. You can do several things with this bomb, but we'll go over that in a bit. The one problem this bomb has is that it's stationary. It'll sit on its ass and won't care if you're getting pummeled even though you gave it life. Just like real life children. So you gotta move them on your own with an Animo CC unit, or you can just freeze the enemies, allowing your children to sit still. Then they'll just explode, dealing AoE Dendro damage, and it's based on the elemental mastery of whoever is causing the reaction, and the damage multiplier is 2, like Overload. You can only have 5 children, and if you give a life to a new one, your first child will eventually explode. Wow. A few changes to words and that got real graphic. But the enemies can only take damage from 2 children, even if you have 5 just bundled up together. So if you just spam your abilities, you'll make children like crazy anyway, so probably don't have to worry about it too much, as long as you're confident with your energy to make children. Wow, I gotta stop calling these children. That was Bloom, but there's more to it than just that. You can charge the cores with Electro, creating Hyperblooms. Or, you can burn the you can apply Pyro, creating Virgins, creating Virgins, that's wait, anyways, the multiplier on both of these reactions are the same, which is 3. That's pretty high for Genshin Impact, but it can't crit. The benefits from this reaction though is that it ignores defense and it's only based on the elemental mastery of whoever is causing the reaction. These two have separate ways of dealing damage though. Hyperbloom is a missile that targets one enemy that deals small AoE Dendro damage. Burgeon is a bomb with increased AoE Dendro damage. I would advise you to have a constant Hydro applicator like Xingqiu or Yelan, and make sure to have a slow Electro or Pyro applicator so they don't disrupt the core making process. Moving on to Quicken. When you react Dendro with Electro, you cause Quicken. When your enemies are quickened, they take increased Electro and Dendro damage. But Hoyoverse, these geniuses, decided to name the quickened Electro damage aggravate and quickened Dendro damage as spread. Thank you so much. Surely everyone appreciates the confusion. In any case, they behave the same. The multiplier is based on your elemental mastery, and yes, for the first time ever, this Electro reaction can finally crit. Finally. And when enemies are quickened, they still have the Dendro element floating on their heads. You can let this be by continuously applying Electro and Dendro, or you can add in Pyro or Hydro and kindly let it consume itself, getting rid of your Quicken. And this is where it can be a if your main focus is to deal increased Electro damage, I advise you to avoid placing a Hydro or a Pyro unit in your team. They'll probably do you more harm than good, cause Bloom deals Dendro damage and burning is burning your damage. In any case, they'll get rid of your quickened Dendro application, and you would probably want to avoid that as much as you can if you're going for a Electro damage team. If you care more about your overall damage, I guess keeping Hydro might be okay with Hyperbloom. I still think Pyro sucks in this situation though. Lastly, burning. Dendro plus Pyro. This reaction is a DOT, damage over time reaction, kind of like Electro Charge. It consumes the Dendro application, the damage multiplier is based on elemental mastery, it can't crit, and since it keeps burning the Dendro application, it's probably better to have a unit who can constantly provide that. Another sad thing about burning is applying Hydro or Cryo will actually get rid of burning, and there are several enemies in the Abyss who have innate elements into themselves, like slimes or this asshole, who can definitely ruin your burning comp, so I would be cautious when using this reaction. But that is basically Dendro. I hope that helped. I will be making a Call A video, so hopefully you guys have somewhat of an idea of how Dendro works before you watch that video. Anyways, leave a like and subscribe if that helped, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.